I go, I go, wait. Oh, Australia, Ra, La. We call upon thee. We call upon thee. All the cosmic forces within the waters, within the earth, within the air, within the moisture, within the woods, the earth, the fire, the mountains, under the sea, under the rivers, the lakes, the creeks, the springs, the birds, the fishes, the creatures of the land, both young and old, men and women, all races, all humanity. Everything is connected. Energy is one. With the power that invested in me by the ancestors, today I'm here to do thy work. Give thy servant strength and energy. Open forth thy my lips, and let everything that I will say be awful and right. Mojuba Ifa, Mojuba Olodumare, Mojuba Baba Ifashola, Mojuba Owner of the Day. I ask for prosperity. I ask for long life. I ask for guidance. I ask for strength, immortality, ascension. I ask that everything that we are doing must be awful and right. I ask that everything that we are doing must be awful and right. I ask that our families be protected everywhere at the four corners of the earth, because we are everywhere. Ashe, Fa, Ifa Olokun. We ask all the Orishas within us. We ask Ogun to give us the medicine. We ask Shango to give us the fire. We ask Eshu to be the messenger, to take this message to and fro from the earth to Olodumare. We ask Eshu to open the communication to the aviation, the transportation, at the crossroads, to strengthen us within our nerves, within our nervous system. We ask Eshu to take the air, the shu, to the brain and to open the crown chakra, so we can once again breathe like babies and be in love. I give thanks and praises. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Yes, family. My name is Kongo Watu. As you know, Awoniola, Ogunda, Atorise. Today we are here once again to talk about sacred union, the African way of sacred union, or what they say marriage. Why is it important? Let's look at the cosmology. Let's look at what happened during creation. as it was in the beginning. Our goddess was sleeping in a deep meditative state on top of the serpent, the big, huge serpent. She was alone. She was enjoying alone. But you know, sometimes it gets boring for you to be alone. So, she said, let me do this game, play this game, let me separate the man out of me so that we can create man and woman in our image. And it was so. I will not go deeper into all what took place, but it was so. Atum came out, and the separation came. I said, my Lord, beloved, I give you the power. I, wisdom, give you the power. Go ahead and create so that we can teach mankind morality. We can teach mankind how to love and how to create in a higher frequency. Then there will be prosperity. We can teach mankind that everything is love. We are love, so they should live in love. And it was so. And all the elements started coming forth, the waters, the earth, so that we will live peacefully. The abundance, the trees, the fruit trees, the rivers, the waterfalls, name them. Everything was created for us. Now, let's fast forward. In Africa, those days, it was between a man and a woman. I always go beyond 1,000 years or beyond 500 years. It was between a man and a woman. 1:1 ratio. There was nothing like polygamy. There was nothing like polyandry or whatever they want to call it. It was only 1:1. I'm on air, so stop calling. Yeah? It was like that. And this is before the fall. Way back, pre-dynasty. Check the carvings. Check the images on the wall. It was 1:1. Even when Asa and Aset and Neptet, that story, when the sister helped them to assemble the pieces of Asa, and then the jade was found, it was who? It was Aset who made that love to Asa for Heru to be born. We say Hunu in Ghana, Zelu in Ever, to be born. It was 1. In those days, if you see somebody that you love, you just go and tell your parents that you have seen this beautiful flower. Then your parents will go and do investigation. They will go and do investigation in that family to see whether that family has no problems. When I say problems, that family has no generational curses or any strange disease or immorality or murder cases within that family. They have to check whether there's no epilepsy within that family, because they know it can be a what? An inherited disease. They have to check for certain degenerative diseases, madness, insanity within, because they know people can also inherit this, because we are connected to that chain of our parents, the DNA. So all these investigations will be done by the parents of both sides, the man and the woman, to find out if everything is all right before they can proceed. You don't just wake up and just go and do your thing like we are doing now. Now everything is corrupt. We are in a corrupt state. And that's why relationship is not working. And those whose ones are working, it's just lucky. I am telling you. It was like that. Because our account people says that Sawukwa Warrior Bisa, if you are going to marriage, you have to ask or consult. And a diviner will be consulted to further go deeper into it, to find out if there is a problem within both sides. And sometimes they will say, no, if these two come together, their children will not be proper. Then they will avert it. It was properly done. When I went to Togo, I saw that. The man, you don't even go forward. Just tell your aunties and your parents that you love this girl, and they will just go and marry for you. They will go and do everything, their investigation. It was love and unity. Marriage was very, very important thing, because it was a blissfulness, or what they call blessing. It was blissfulness. It was a bliss. It gives both peace of mind. And in those days, we understand so much that we are, marrying for a better cause for the community. It's not for us, but for the community, for the society. Because the kind of children that will come forth from us will determine the future of the community. It was holistic. Everything was all right. The woman respects the man, and the man respects the woman as equal. They both help each other. They both go to the farm together. They help each other. What a man must do, a woman must also do to help the family. And there are certain kind of job that women must never do. And we will come on that also. So-called hard job, labor, and all those things. Because the womb is very, very important. The womb was created not to take any pressure from external. Anytime the womb senses, or the reproductive system of a woman senses pressure beyond her capacity, the hormones triggers, then excess testosterone start to come in, so that they will compensate to fight the pressure which is coming. That is why so many women today are men. They are women outside, but they are men. They are hormones, and they are having problems, endometriosis, fibroids, menstrual cramps, hormonal imbalances, and so many things. Infertility, because they are imbalanced. The system has created that kind of hardship for the woman to endure, to go through. So the woman, modern woman, has accepted it as normal. I got to work, career woman. So she's not resting her reproductive system. Her brain is always working, functioning. Office, everyday calculation, going here and there, pressure, anxiety, depression, all kind of thing. And it's putting so much pressure on the womb. It's very, very, very sad. Sacred union was very, very important. And the man was trained to feed the woman. If men knew this, no woman would even suffer. No woman will suffer. No woman will do what? Suffer. Will go out there and be doing all kind of men's job just to feed the family. And this has nothing to do with, oh, men, want to be boss and all those things. No. Our ancestors were wise. They knew that a woman don't have to go through that pressure. When a woman goes through that, listen, anytime a woman starts to go through pressure and all this depression and all those things from job and all the, look at her countenance. You see that she starts to have all kinds of acne and pimples and all those things. Then she wants to cover it up. So many things, especially most of these actresses and all working here and there and all those things. You see, they start to suffer. So many, so many reproductive issues. So the sacred union is very, very important. We have to return to that. Why? Because a man is married to Asasiafi, Heteru, or Neptet. Every man is married to Neptet. In India, they say Lakshmi. That is why during the ceremony, a woman will be smeared with turmeric, and all those things, and dress, and all those things like Lakshmi. Because you are marrying Lakshmi. You are marrying a goddess, representative on earth. You see, the guys don't know this, that their wives are the goddess they are marrying. You are marrying a whole goddess. So you have to pay attention the way you would treat her. That is why I'm very, very careful. Before I will be out of a relationship, I make sure that everything I am on point. I don't just run out. I am on point. And until the woman herself will say, I am no more interested before. Like I will never be in this position enjoying a blissful union. No matter how the woman is even hurting me, doing all kinds of bad things to me, giving me anxiety, pressure, I still endure until the end, until everything becomes, over. Then I go out of the relationship. That's what I do, because I'm very, very careful how I deal with the goddess. Whether she has awakened or she hasn't awakened. I don't play with them. I respect them a lot. Because my mother is a goddess. I saw what my mother did for my father. And today, she's alive because of what she did for my father. Women were soft. When I soft, it doesn't mean stupid. They were soft in their skin and everything. They were balanced. They were soft in their speech. They were very sweet and lovely in the past. Now, it is not like that anymore. Now, women are like hard, like starch. Stone. Sharon Stone. Women are hard now. Women are doing all kinds of things that men are doing. And then they are following this stupid idea. What man can do, woman can do. That bullshit. told you that? Don't you know you are affecting your own hormones? You are balanced. We are terrestrial. We were made to go out there and chase the precious, and we were made to do that. We are the sun. We reflect light on you. We were made to do that. The moment you start to put that precious and all those things, I can do what everyone is doing, you start to mess up with your hormones. And that is why today we have so much hormone imbalances within the sisterhood. And they don't understand this. Then they think that they are under curse. Chasing so much money, and now they're having so much issues. The sacral chakra is blocked. And the sacral chakra is the same goddess, the Oshun. You have given so much work to her. Now she's not functioning anymore. She's out of balance. What will happen? When Oshun is out of balance, she tends to be mean. Oh, it's getting better now. When Oshun is out of balance, she tends to be mean. And this is why so many women are now mean. They are not happy within inside. They can never be happy outside to anyone. Balance. This is not far-fetched. We are the microcosm of the macrocosm. If you are not happy within inside of you, you can never be within outside. Talking about going to activate, going to give Oshun, and you go to the river to go and give Oshun food. To do what? Oshun will never listen to you. We are joking. How many people are feeding Oshun every year in Nigeria at the Oshogbo River? And go and check their relationship. They are still suffering. Everything we are doing is symbolism. It is about time that we have to go within our inner and now open our chakras. When we open our chakras, we don't even need to do external work too much. What are you talking about? We should not be listen, today I just want to be calm, you know. My wife says, you're always shouting. You have to be calm. I'll be calm today. I'll be calm. But, you know, when I start works like that and I start to voice out, the channeling, the vibes that is coming through me, they don't allow me. Because it is so very, 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 we are joking. All those festivals, we are feeding Oshun over thousands people. Go and ask them, percentage of them who are still seeing something better in their life. All we are doing is just external work. It is all right, beautiful festival, but let us do the internal job. Dance a yard before you dance abroad. Let us do the internal job. When we do the internal job, you will see that the external will obey us. Because the external is the mirror reflection of the internal. Period. So the woman must understand and understand that she is the representative of Heteru, or we can call it Asasiafi in Ghana, or Mamashi in Volta region, or how do you call it, Oshun in Yoruba. And the list goes on. Lakshmi. It goes on and goes on and goes on. Freya, you know, the Scandinavians. It goes on. We are all one. Just the same energy manifesting, you know, with different names. Because you don't expect a Chinese person to call Oshun. They have their name for it. You know what I mean? Kuan Yin. They say Kuan Yin, the goddess of mercy. She is the one who will give you that mercy. And you are not activating her. How can you be that lovely woman? Everything is being disrupted. When religion, disease, Christianity, modern Christianity is disease. When it came with all these diseases, this is what happened to us. We mess up. Now, the original way sacred union was disrupted. Now we have to run and go and look for women. We have to be chasing women here and there. When our parents those days were doing consultation to find out our compatibility and all those things, everything was lost. Our parents stopped doing those things also because they themselves, they have been indoctrinated and domesticated into all that everything that we were doing is evil. Today, the Indians are doing that. They show, when they are showing the Indians opera, what they call it, the soap opera and all those things, they see, they go. Parents still go and do astrology. They check horoscopes and all those things to find out what is the best match for their daughter. Because it's very, very crucial. If we were doing this thing, we will never be jumping from man to, woman to woman to woman to woman. Men will never be jumping. And women will never be jumping. And that is why those days you will hear that, oh, this is the first husband and that's it. And then they grow old and old and old and old until all of them go. And they make children. And you know the advantage of that. That is why they say you have to stay virgin. And I'm not talking about a woman to stay virgin. A man must also stay virgin. Both must discipline themselves. Desires. And that is why we have initiations. Those days, they call it rites of passage and all those things. In a different levels, where they teach you how to maintain and preserve your sexual. You know what I mean? We call it sexual cultivation, to maintain. Because that is who you are. It is very, very powerful. You have to maintain it for the beloved that will come. Your Prince Charming. And that day, boom, the day that you meet, that's it. And then there's what? Conception. Because you are only being with one person. No other fluids. But you have been with 100 men already in your life. Different fluids mixing up within your DNA now. You are with this man and you are still dreaming about the other one every day. Because it's still in your DNA. And we don't have to, lie about that. Everything is now in the subconscious. The person that you have been with 10 years ago, 5 years ago, still in your subconscious. And it takes time. It is there. You can't delete it. So we, now that we are now born in this corruption and all those things, let us return back. Let us raise our children very well and tell them that they have to have patience. All right? And protect them. Protect the young girls. Protect your young boys. It is not about, girls, maintain your virginity. No, boys have to maintain it also. Boys have to maintain it also. Because in the 42 laws of my heart, it is there. I will never abuse my sexuality. It is there. I will never abuse my sexuality. And it goes for man and woman. Because what a joy to have one lover. And that lover, boom, to the end of days. It was so lovely. Now everything has changed. So we're having so much infections here and there. Because the person that you slept with, your current wife now, has already slept with 200 men. The minimum 50, 40. And all those men too, they've slept with 300. Just imagine somebody, an actor, saying that he has slept with 1,002 or whatever women. So just imagine one person sleeping with and exchanging fluids. And then coming to give it to you. What do you expect? There will be what? A whole lot of infections going on. Infections here and there. That is why once you meet someone in this modern time of our corruption, all you have to do is to cleanse your system. Go on a 21-day detox. And this is why I like Queen Ifua. You know what I mean? I like Queen Efua. You can also get her book, Sacred Woman. I got this book when 2002. 2002. Sacred Woman. Very, very powerful book. Yeah? And you will see the holistic love making. The things that you have to do. Do not rush it. Align with your chakras. As a woman, align with your chakras. Do not rush it. You want a very, very handsome man. You want a loving, caring man. You want that sweet, touching, and everything. All right? Be that. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? I want a man with a higher frequency and all those things. Then be that. It's not about words. It's not about wearing the long skirt. It's not about all those things and crystals that you are using. Yeah? You can use all those crystals that you want. You can use all that aromatherapy oils, your sandalwood, your rose, your eucalyptus oils. You can use all your frankincense or your myrrh. If your internal chakras are blocked, my dear sister, you are still going to be changing men and men like you are changing your panties. So if you want a holistic man, be holistic. A loving man, be loving. Raise your vibration. Cleanse your system. Eat more good food. Cleanse. And that's what you're supposed to do. Yes, sister. Yeah. Of course, every woman must embark on that journey. It is an individual journey you must embark on. Me, my life is always there. I do everything that I go through. I am not hypocrite. I put it on Facebook. When I'm out of relationship, before I go to another relationship, bam, I do 21 days coconut. And sometimes I go 40 days. I have to clean everything, the past out of my system. Because I know, every time I go into another, if this one does not work, I go on raw. Cleanse my system. Do breathing exercises. Clean all, blow all here and there. Before I enter into another. Because I don't want to take the past, what I've gone through, to come and interfere with the present one. No. I don't blame no one. It's me, myself. It was not meant to be. I move on. But I have to cleanse. Cleanse that energy that I have sucked for the past years. Then I'm out. Clean that, delete that files. So this is what sacred union is about. Saukwa Warrior Bisa. If you go to marriage, you have to ask. We don't ask. We see the person so lovely, everything is fine. Wow, he's so dark, he's so handsome. Take care, look at his beard. Wow, he's having all the 6 packs. My dear sister, that is not what you're supposed to look for. You're not supposed to look for that. Asasiafi or Mamasi or any name you want to call, they are all one. Mama Water, the goddess, they represent all one. And that is why when we were here as Akan people, you will see that we were having so many priestesses, water priestesses all over, who were representing the various feminine energies. And when you go to them, they teach you the alignment and ascension. Those days when you go to them, they teach you what you're supposed to do so that you can have a sweet and loving husband. Now it is not so anymore. Now the priestess herself, if you go to her as a man, if you don't take her, they will even seduce you and sleep with you. Oh yes, it's going on. They will seduce you. The priestess themselves, they will seduce you and sleep with you when you have come for help. This is what they are doing. A shower business in the shrine. Do you think we can overcome somebody? That is a lie. We can't. So this is what we're supposed to do. Let us go back to the ancient ways, how our parents used to be, and then we'll be satisfied with one person that we are with. Why are you with someone and you're still looking at somebody? Who even asked you to be with this one? You already know. You see, this is what sometimes I say that me, I was fortunate to listen to good teachers, like Nana Kwabena Geshu, yeah, the spiritual king of Ashore. He told us that, listen, do not commit yourself to something that you will regret later. People are into relationship now because of they see that this woman has money. They see that this woman has money. Wow, she's on Facebook and displaying all the features and the cars and everything, and she has money. Then you know that she cannot give you the children that you want. You know already. But because of money, because of what? Money, you go and enter into that relationship and you start to lie to that woman. Then later, you start to look back to your GH woman, your Ghana woman. Then you start to cheat. But you told her that she's your everything. So it's bringing a lot of problems. You are with her, and now you realize that now you have some Ghana girl there that you left at Kokrobite, that you left at Ashaima. Then you start to talk to that girl. You are deceiving the American woman now. A shower business in the shrine. I know me, I've gone through everything. Whatever I'm saying, I've gone through. Trust me. I work with a priestess for over, so many years. So me, I know everything which is going on. Trust me. You can't tell me anything about African spirituality. There's nothing you can tell me, because I'm not people who read books and sit down and say they are practicing African spirituality and anything. I am a shrine worker. I work in shrine. I'm a sofo. I am Mamashi, Nanashi, sorry to say. I was initiated in Volta region, in Keta, by Nanashi Aboho. Go to Keta and go and... So I know what I'm talking about. I have my stool. I know what I'm talking about. You understand? Experience teaches eye wisdom. So, we must return to the ancient ways and love. When we are aligned, we are satisfied within ourselves. You will see that sex is nothing. You will see that sex is for procreation. Once in a while, if for pleasure, and between you and your wife, it's all right. No wahala. But when you have not aligned with yourself as a man, you have as a Asiafi with you, and you still want to go and play around because you are not satisfied with your inner self. The guys are not happy. That's Stivo. One love. Oh no. Yo, let love lead. One love. You are not satisfied with yourself. If you are satisfied with yourself, no matter how your wife is, you still love her. No matter how the breast is falling, if it is falling, roll it and put it inside the brazier for her. Oh nah. Yeah, Keta is a wonderful place. I've even forgotten that I've initiated the Nanashi. You understand? We have to do those things. We have to love, because Ashafi taught us love. She is the one that we are marrying. In that woman, she is the woman that we are marrying. So we have to love her. That's why if you treat woman bad, you suffer. You think if I treated my ex very bad, like me, I will be here? Like I will be having my reward? No way. Women are just bitter. They will spread rumors. But you can see the evidence is clear. Mommy promised me and I'm having it. Mommy said that I'm going to give you a woman from east of Africa. All you have to do is to do what you are doing. The first time I went to check Afa, I was shocked. Nothing, no animal was prescribed. And that's why I keep telling you all, if you want to see how clean and powerful you are, do fasting. When you do fasting, after 21 days of intense fasting, go to any traditional priest and go and do consultation. A good Afa priest. I'm not talking about this DB. Liars. Go to a good Afa priest and go and do consultation. You will see that they will have nothing too much to say. Any prescription that will come does not involve any form of sacrifice is too much. The only thing that was given to me was I should go and cook rice and just give it to children. That's it. Yeah, old Tom. Bona. Yeah, my respect. You're welcome. Yeah, we went to the same secondary school. Dada Stevo. St. Thomas Aquinas. Science students. We are science students. We think. So you can't fool us. You understand? So, that is what you're supposed to do. When you do that and you go, you will see that they have nothing against. Everything that they will prescribe for you is pure, you know what I mean? It's small, simple. So, I was going through all these things, and so I was not getting my partner, and I was wondering, but all this time, why am I not getting him? I said, no, wait. He said, wait. There was a time I was even like, how am I going to get an Eastern woman? Charlie, if I see any woman, I want to ask her where she come from. If she come from the east of Africa and all that. It was, it's like funny, but I was very desperate, you know what I mean? Because I'm growing. And in Africa, it's not easy. And all this knowledge and wisdom that I have, who am I going to give to? Man? Sure. Man to man is so unjust. You don't even know who to trust. Man to man, so unjust, you don't even know who to trust. Who are you going to give your knowledge to and your wisdom to? You need somebody to pass on to. And I don't care whether it's a baby girl or baby boy. Talking about, I need men and all those kind of men. I want boys, 7 boys. I don't give a damn about whoever comes, whoever the cosmic mother wants to give me. Because she is the one that, gave me my partner. So whoever that comes from, her womb or her porter, whether it's a baby boy or baby girl, that is all I want. A human being. I need a monarchy. I need a powerful feminine yin to awaken the consciousness of the people. Because in this time, we need compassion. We need a yin. We have been dealing with the yang for so long and it's not working. Look at the world. Look at all these leaders. How many of them are women? All these leaders, all these men, egoistic. Trump, Bush, Obama. Who killed Libya president? Who killed? Is it not Obama? Obama regime? It's all masculine. Ego. We need yin. We need more females in this time to awaken. When women are awakening and their Shakti is awakening, their Mama, she is awakening. The serpent, the Da, the voodoo is spirit. The serpent, the voodoo Da is awakening within them internally. The whole Africa will change. We can come together and we can go to the sacred waters. We can go to the ocean. We can call upon and call forth and let things manifest alongside the kings. But until that, everything that we are doing is just out of ego. You read some book and all those things and you think that your third chakra is open. You are champion. It is ego without initiation. If initiation is not important, Tehuti will not bring initiation. Initiation into hermetics. Like Tehuti, the god of wisdom, will never bring initiation if it is not important. It is very important. Even here in Ghana, as a priest, if they realize that the Spirit has chosen you to be a priest, you still have to go for a training. You can perform all your magic that you want and fly in the sky. If you don't have a training, you abuse it. It's like you are holding a gun. It's very dangerous. You need to be trained. This is why people are killing people in USA every day. Look at Switzerland. They have guns more than even America. Switzerland, they can meet at the park and shoot. They shoot everywhere. They have guns. They are drinking beer and even shooting. But no one dies. Only America, look. Every day they are shooting each other. Look at that. I almost got entangled in the American older woman relationship. I kept asking myself how the relationship is gonna be when I'm 40 and she may be 50 or more. All in the name of American visa. Bam! You see, I don't say things like that. Do I know? I don't know Kwesi. I don't know you anywhere. Listen, I speak from intuition, higher vibration. You understand? Because my left and right hemisphere is all working. Yesterday I posted something about African women who will marry someone from outside who has 3 wives already and even more. But when it comes to you that you are here, the same woman will say, no, even you that will take care of her, and probably you've been together for years and there is no issue. And she must just compromise to have somebody that can give you an issue. She will say no. But she will be a 4th wife to an African in America, called African American or whatever, will be a 4th wife. And that is wickedness. Just as I did that post, I got a call from a sister who has information, and it was funny. Someone has gone to do the same thing. She refused me to have a second woman to give birth to me, but she is now married to a man who is a womanizer, a man who wants a multiple, and that person even proposes to this woman who called me. You see, we African women, that is the vote. You see how your women are? They are wicked. So that means that she was blocking my children. Oh, now you gone back to the American man again to go and marry the American man again. You've forgotten about your past. You did the same thing. You see that thing? Our women are wicked in their decision. And this is the women of these modern times. I'm not interested of visa and all those things. If I'm interested of that, like I've gone long time ago. Because trust me, and I always said, I am the first person to introduce foreigners to the traditional priestess, the Okonfo. They should go and check it. Nyame Bechre, Nana Renchi, wherever he is in USA. I am the one that brought someone from UK to go to his shrine way back 2002 there. Because of the knowledge and the wisdom that I have long time, I'm always attracted to brothers and sisters from the diaspora in my life. And I could have been there long time ago. Because who does not want this wisdom that Congo is having? Long time, but I always stand on my ground. Someone came to come and marry me to take to California. I told her that I have a Ghanaian woman. And she left. And even she was not even older than me that much. She was just 2 years older than me. But I refused. I was so loyal to the woman that I was with. So, brothers and sisters, let us focus and let us love what we have. There are so many pretty women in Ghana here. We just have to come out of our procrastination and laziness. Sitting in a ghetto all the time will not help us. Let us wake up and be the heroes of change in our life. Stop blaming government. Yesterday I was telling some brother that we are the government. Look at you. You are the president of your life. You are the whole universe. You are a government. You are the government. You are the president. The lower self are the ministers. So if you cannot govern your own life, how do you expect somebody sitting at the castle there or the Flagstaff house there to govern you well? Forget about them. When you start governing your own life, they will change. Because without fool, they cannot rule fools. If you become a wise person and the other person become wise and all of us start to wake up, we will affect their decision making. They can't rule fools, remember. So let us wake up and let us do work on ourselves so that we can take care of sisters. Instead of sitting down at one place and all the time waiting at the beach there, waiting for a tourist to come, from Europe, from America, from Jamaica, from here and there, so that we can fly and go to Europe. Now when the situation starts to arise, then we start to cry. Why two men are this, white man that? Who told you to go into that relationship at the first place? You did. Because you want a visa. Be honest with yourself. Before you enter into that relationship, you had a beautiful Ghanaian girl. You drop her to go into that relationship. You want a visa. You will see a 25-year-old Rasta man with 60-year-old American woman. My God. Is that what Asasiafi taught us? Because of money. Money. And it's all over Africa. Go to Gambia and go and see. It is a shame. We have become so lazy that anything that comes in our way, we take it. This is not sacred union. You know that your relationship now that you are in is not sacred union. You know already. You know. And now you are crying. You have money. Fine. Everything is going on in your life. Your visa has come. You have a green card. But you are suffering inside. What kind of decision is that? Let us stick to what we have. Let us stick to what we have. Pathetic, bro. It's very, very pathetic. People are suffering. I know, friends. They wish that they are out of that relationship. But they cannot come out. They are suffering. That is not sacred union. That is not sacred union. I have to wait on mommy for mommy to give me what I deserve. And I got what I deserve. I have never fed on anyone money. No. Listen, I married an American woman. And I'm telling you this. Many don't know that. That's why I'm telling you that this man here has gone through a lot. In 2010, my first legal marriage was to an American woman from Tennessee. Everybody thought that Congo Watu is Rana will be going to America. It's a lie. She asked me that if I want to come there or these things. She should move. I said she should move into Ghana. I don't want to be in America. She should move into Ghana. And she did. But it did not go so because she want to condemn my spirituality, which I don't condemn her. She's an Adventist, but she want to condemn mine. And you know what? Anytime you try to block my way, you don't want my ascension, you are blocking my way, bam, the forces will take you out of my life. And they did. I didn't even touch her. Boom, they just took her out of my life. One day she packed her things. They choke her in a bed. They choke her. She was insulting There was a plant in front of my house, and when I called her babe, she said, this is nothing and all those things. She was going to sleep. They choked her. She was not able to breathe. She was choking like someone who has an asthmatic attack. And that day it was a full moon. And I just took coconut water and I prayed for her forgiveness. And I gave it to her that she should drink. After drinking, within 5 seconds, she became relieved. The next day, she packed her things away. I didn't know. She left. When I left the house before I realized that she's at the airport. She's gone. I did not cry. I did not kill myself. Yeah, because at the end of the day, she didn't even give me any money. Yeah, I'm the one that used my money to. How many of you will use your money to marry an American woman? How many of you? I used my money to marry that woman. Everything. Went to honeymoon at Akosombo with my money. My mama don't raise a fool. I've been to school. I am a strong man. I have so many talents. I make hair creams. I make aromatherapy oils. I make shampoos, natural products, black soaps. I make so many things way back. I am a chef. I deal with holistic flower essences, massage, name them. So many things I can't even mention right now. So I don't depend on any foreign woman to come and change me my life. I will change your damn life. And I did. Even when you leave me, there's something that you will learn from me. You always remember. Yes, you remember. So let us be strong as African men as we are, because we were powerful men in ancient Kemet, and now we are powerful still. Let us be powerful and let us work. Conscious people that are on Facebook looking for foreign women. Yeah, be careful. Be careful, because this union and all those things, it's not working, because you know definitely that the circumstances that is surrounding this union is not going to work. But you go and enter because you need visa. You need green card. So you are marrying your mother. You are marrying your mother because of green card. You are now 30. She is 60. You know that when you become this thing, 50 years, you know her age now. Be honest with yourself. You are 25. She is 55. You know. Be honest with yourself. This is not sacred union. And also the elder woman there also. Be honest with yourself. You want to tell me that in America there is nobody that can hold you there? You want to tell me that there is nobody that can take care of you in America there unless an African Mandingo? There are so many brothers there who are vibrating higher frequency that are looking for you. You still want that small boy here. Then that small boy will start to cheat on you. Then you'll be complaining that all men are dogs. They are not. You chose that dog. Sacred union. We have to return to that path. Let us have patience and let us work on ourselves and let us mamashi, let the Shakti, let them do what they have to do for us. When they do for us, it is perfect. Compatibility. Sometimes even astrologically we don't even match. Yeah, because you know that you are Gemini. Then you know you are with Capricorn. You know it's not going to work. I've been there before. You know it's not going to work. But our ears are hard. Then we go and enter into it. You know that you are Scorpion. You are with Gemini. It's not going to work. Gemini must move with Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. These are the best matches. And the most top of the best matches is Gemini must be with Sagittarius, Mercury, and Jupiter. They're the best. Cancer and Earth, best. Cancer, Capricorn, best. Cancer, Virgo, best. But because of green card, we don't even check this. This is not sacred union. And also, I'm talking about holistic lovemaking. The holistic lovemaking is all about creation. If you are angry, do not make love. Now, many people, they come from town, they are so angry from their job site, they come, they see their wife, they shave, put on some powder on top of the vagina and all those things, and then they come and jump onto it. They want to release all their stress from job into it. You are destroying the woman. When you discharge the fluid, she is going to have infection, because whatever that comes from your thought is going into your sperm. You were not happy. You were angry at job. You're full of depression, anxiety, pressure. All those things goes into your fluids, and it will pollute the woman. That's why so many women, before they enter into relationship, they were all right. Now they are into the relationship, they start to have so much infections, so much going on within their portal, and they don't understand. If you are angry, do not make love. Love making is different from sex. Now the sex now, today, it is about stimulation. It is about stimulation. It is not about vibration. When we stimulate children that comes, they are burden to society. It is out of alcohol that you got her pregnant. It is through stimulation, stimulant, but it is not true love vibration. Let us ask the glorious mother, anytime that we want to make love, we ask the glorious mother to bless our union, so that whatever it's coming out of should be a perfect being who is coming to save and create, a good society. This is what we're talking about. Listen to something from Queen Efua from her book, Sacred Woman, and I want to read, so that it will not sound like I'm just making up. Holistic lovemaking is all about creation. Holistic lovemaking comes to us from ancient Kemet. When Asite conceived the sacred child Heru by regenerating the jade of her beloved Asa, the sacred woman of today uses her kitchen healing laboratory to restore herself and her mate, recreating the spiritual gold inherent in its organ of regeneration. This consciousness creates and enhances dynamic, holistic lovemaking. And now, this is how it is. If you're a woman and you are with a man, and the man is not functioning, find medicine for the man. Do some roots for the man. Don't come on social media and come and talk about he was having premature ejaculation and blah, blah, blah. So that's why, and all those things. What are you talking about? You are the healer. This is what Aset did. To Asa, you are the healer. A woman, you are the healer. And you're supposed to heal your man. If your man is not functioning, you're supposed to make some detox and roots and cleanse his prostate. And sit on it. Nice and slow. What are you talking about? Talking about having premature ejaculation and all those things. Then you go to a nice man. Do you know what that nice man also is suffering from? This is what we are going through now. In turn, holistic lovemaking creates a healthy future. For the sacred lovemaking creates a healthy future. For the sacred children of this union come into the world in a state of peace, harmony, and balance. Out of that, that the children were created. There is a prayer that we must even do on a full moon when the woman is on ovulation. Yes. And that one I teach during initiation. When a woman is on ovulation, there is a prayer that the woman must do naked outside. 12 hour, midnight, she must stand and do that on the full moon. And trust me, it has never failed. Anyone that I've shown, of course, that's what I even did. It will never fail. The woman will come outside and she will do that prayer to the glorious mother on that ovulation day, and it will never fail. Bam! After that, you light up the green candle and make love. Fertility order. It says that so many of our children now are violent and angry. We must check the state we are in before and during conception so that we bring no more diseased and imbalanced children into the world. That's it. An unhealthy union brings about false ideas and false reflections. A healthy union is able to create spiritual oneness, inner peace, joy, and rejuvenation. Holistic lovers unblock energy, tension, and stress. In preparation for the full love embrace, the couple should take a salt and herbal bath, massage each other, and drink rejuvenating herbal tonics, as well as live vegetable or fruit juices in order to be in the proper loving meditative state. This way, you don't come to the love exchange with devitalized fluids and body tensions only to release stress and anxiety into and through your partner. Bam! This is what I said. This coming from Queen Efua. This is what I said. We are using the women to release our stress. You go and see your boys and party. You come home. You come and see her. She's on a bed. She has slide. You know how they slide their leg like that. And then the portal is outside. Once you see her, say, Charlie, me myself, Charlie, I tired this boy's Charlie. Then you just jump into it and pollute her. We even steal it. The woman is sleeping and we are doing it. And drop all the bad vibes, the bad energy into it. We must return to the sacred union. When we return to the sacred union, everything will be fine. Ukwa waria bisa. Let us love our own. Let us stop being lazy and depend on somebody to give us green card and visa. And then later we start to suffer. It brings karma. If you do that to the American woman, it brings karma. When she vex, you will suffer. I don't care whatever you have. If she vex, you do that to her and cheat and do all these bad things to her for her to be in pains and all those things. If she becomes angry and she curses you, it will get you. Because if a woman curses, it goes faster than a man. Because she represents the goddess. A serpent. If a serpent bites you, you see how it is. Serious venom. You will feel it. So let us be careful of how we treat them. Get the sisters here. And if you get someone also there, make sure that that person is also somebody that you know. You are a young guy. You know. You have no children. You know it is very crucial in our community, in our society, for you to have a child. You know what I'm talking about. Now you go and put your head inside something. Then later you start to be worrying. You know already. Now she too, she says she will not allow you to have somebody because she too, she's what? She's greedy. She's not balanced. So she says she will not allow you to have nobody. This is what is going on. So what will come? There's going to be chaos. Now you have to be playing it hide and seek. And one day she will get you. She will know. Because you can't hide anything from them. They dream. Once they dream, they will get you. Oh, you can't hide anything from a woman. Oh, she will dream. The dreams will come. Some of the dream comes from her mind, her own thoughts. And some too are pure revelation from mommy to her. That something is wrong. And one day she will catch you. And that will be the end of that relationship. So let us be very careful. Sacred union in Africa was very, very powerful. If we align with ourselves, our partner also will be affected. I have ascended. Anytime that I pray or anytime I do meditation, I do my exercises, I channel energy to my partner. Even though she has not ascended yet, because she is carrying a seed, she will ascend after, but I still send energy to her, send mommy to her, to guide her, to protect her. So that there will be peaceful relationship. The more you love yourself, the more you can love somebody. But if you don't love yourself, trust me, I don't care. You can tell me that I love myself. How? You love yourself and you're still cheating. You don't love yourself, my brother. If you love yourself, trust me, you will protect your seed for the next born to come. You will protect your seed. And then, sister, if you love yourself, you will not cheat on your brother also, or your kin man also. And how can we all not do that? Unless we ascend, unless we become an enlightened being, unless we kill our desires. And once you kill the desires, you will see that you are always yourself in love. And once you are in love, you have so much love for the one that you are with. Every day you see her, it's like a brand new thing. When she's naked before you, you want to do it. You want to do it. And you wish you could do it all night long. And that's how it is. Love is beautiful. Let us return to the ancient ways of Asasiafi and the Nile. Their marriage. That is what we call the word marriage comes from the word ma. To soak. It's about the water. You don't have no clue about that. My name is Congo Watu. I've been teaching way back. 1998, we've been teaching on Radio Universe. Way back. Young boy, 21 years, I was on radio. Teaching higher things like this. 20 years ago, people did not understand me. This time, they don't even understand me. Marriage comes from the word mar. And it is connected to the water. So if you marry a woman, you are marrying a water. As a siafi. Or denswefi. So you have to take care of her. That is why we have words like marinate. When you have your chickens and your those things and you soak them into your ginger and your spices and your olive oils and you leave it overnight, it is called marinate. And those vegans also, they soak their mushroom, their portobello mushrooms and all those things, the spices, and waiting for a while for them to fry and or grill or whatever. It is called marinate. It's all about soaking. It's all about water. Mare. So Mary is nothing, no being somewhere. Mary is water. Mary and Joseph, Mary is water. Joseph is earth. You got to understand esoteric teachings, metaphysics. If you don't understand metaphysics, you will never understand the whole scriptures, from Bhagavad Gita to Bible to Quran, to all the Buddhist manuscripts and all those scriptures. They are all esoteric. Mary. Let us make merry. When people are making merry, what do they use? It's all about drink. Let us make merry. Then they are drinking. Merry. So brothers, start to love the sisters because they are water. That is why when they are pregnant, the whole stomach becomes what? Water, fluid. And the baby is swimming in that beautiful ocean full of amniotic fluid. And that amniotic fluid is the ocean, is the sea. And that's where we come from. We come from the sea. In short. In Ghana language, in short. The sea. And it is the sea that helps you to see. Without the sea, S-E-A, you cannot see, S-E-E. Because she must awaken through that spine, the jed. She must awaken the jed and make love and give birth to the heru for it to go and click to the right hemisphere of the brain. Then it can merge with the left hemisphere. Then there will be balance. Then you can see. English language is just spells. They play with words. It's the same thing. Marinate, marriage, marry, maroon. It's all about water. It's all about water. Ma, anytime you hear ma, it's all about water. Mass. Marine. Mariama. It's all about Mary. Mommy. It's all about the man. You are married to water. So as Asiafi, she was the water. And she was the one who was very, very crucial in our culture. So we say Afi, Afi. The Ghana people say Afi, anybody now. Afi should go and come and meet us. Afi is the year. She gives us the year cycle. She gives us the moon, the year cycle. She is the moon, the celestial. But the terrestrial, she is here as the waters. At the same time, she's also up there. As above, so below. I will not talk much today. I will end today's topic. And all I will say is, love thyself, know thyself, cleanse thyself, purify thyself. If you want a loving husband, if you want a loving wife, whatever you want, be that person. It could take years, but never stop raising your vibration. Cleanse your system. Purify yourself. Do whatever you are doing. Do your daily rituals. Make sure it is safe and karmaless. Do your meditation. Awaken your Shakti. And everything will be fine. Make your decisions wisely. Choose wisely. Do not follow green card to go and choose somebody that you will regret later. Do not go and marry your mother. Do not go and marry your mother. Then in the future, you start to cheat on your mother. She becomes angry and she wants to curse you. Give thanks and praises. And I ask for guidance and blessings also by the power of Togbe Charlie and Umugokete Lawe and all the ancestors that we have in Africa. from north to east to west to South Africa, and all the ascended masters that came and that are yet to come, and all the waters of this land, from River Pra, Ayensu, Afram, Birim, Densu, Oshun, and all the Oti, and all the powerful rivers, the Volta, Senche, and all of them today, I say, blessed and sanctified to all humanity for this awakening and the new birth of consciousness. We give thanks and praises. Mujuba Ifa, Mujuba Lodumare, Mujuba Honor of the Day. Ashe, 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 Ashe.